Right.
They're not really pansies because Jeff took all the damage.
Yeah.
I think that's
That's what I said.
They spread it out a little more. It would have been problematic.
Did we all agree on what the XP is? I didn't write it down.
He said 80.
So we're at 710.
Yeah.
That gets everybody to 710? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I assume you're going back to go to bed?
Oh, yeah.
I need to roll my HP, Nate.
Oh,
if
roll
that's all
that
right.
shit.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll it up. Do it to it.
6 plus a 1, so 7 points.
And then, Dirk, you said you're out next week, so we're going to do this again?
Yes. Yeah.
Welcome,
What's
Labyrinth
up?
Lifers, Season 3, Episode 5.
5. Yep, 5.
We're getting there. How's everybody doing?
Ooh.
Good.
Yeah, craziness.
So Labyrinth Lifers are the games, comics, and cultures, D&D games, basically. This is the third one that we're doing, the first one that I've ever DM'd in my life, so cut me some slack. Was going to talk a little bit about, I just found another really good podcast I really enjoy called Not Another D&D Podcast, and I was listening to that a few episodes this weekend as I was doing a lot of driving, and these people are so on top of their comedic timing when their party is hanging out. Like, it's incredible the conversations and stuff that they pull out of nowhere, and it's super entertaining, right? Like, it's like as entertaining as whatever, like listening to a story podcast or watching a TV show or something like that. Like, what we do is not intended to be like that, right? It's more, I kind of like just playing this as kind of like watching me learn how to DM, right? And recording that for prosperity's sake, so to speak. But, I'm super jealous of these people's like acting abilities, like the way that they can role play two different like NPCs back and forth and get the voices and all their mannerisms and stuff down, like, is really shocking to me. That skill is nuts, right? So I love playing D&D. I love reading these books and researching these rules and all this, and I think that it can still be fun for people to watch who are also maybe new at it like me, or maybe you've been doing it a while and just want to see how somebody new perceives this shit when they read through these books and all that. So anyways, just wanted to throw that out there again. Just kind of my thoughts about, the kind of ways that you can present Dungeons and Dragons to people on the internet, right? And how we're doing that and whatnot. And it's just cool that there's so much variety. Anyways, last week I had no issues with rules from the week before, and this week I got a few things came up when I was listening to last week's show that I just kind of wanted to cover that we went across, and I finally got around to researching. So somebody was making death saving throws. I forget who it was, and got a crit, rolled a 20.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was Corey, and he asked, like, do I instantly get up for getting a 20? And I said no at the time. The answer is yes.
Yes, he does.
If you roll a 20 when you're doing death saving throws, you get 1 HP and you're good. And if you roll a 1, that counts as 2 failures.
Oh, wow.
That's how that works. So that's a rule there. Health potions, at some point I couldn't figure out health potions, so I just said give you guys 10 HP or whatever for it.
Yeah, it's 1d6.
A health potion is 2d4 plus 2.
Oh.
That's what a health potion is. So now I know from now on.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yep. The other thing we were playing, in multiple cases, I had it that you could run by a character in battle and not provoke an opportunity of attack, unless you were like fighting that person and then walking away from them. That does present an opportunity of attack. If you walk by a character in battle, you go within 5 feet of them, they can take a swing at you.
I mean, think about it
while you're doing that. Yeah. Yep, makes sense. And then just a couple other things. Didn't actually happen, but as I was researching rules, found some cool stuff. The one thing is, people, according to the book, movement around these grids, around these maps, one thing that I didn't know is they said corners. around a corner of a building, or like if a tree takes up a whole square or something like that, you cannot go diagonal. You have to go around it when you move with your movement speed. Any other time you're moving through a room, diagonal's totally acceptable as 5 feet. But like if you're walking around the corner of a house, you actually have to take those 3 steps around it. You can't go diagonal through it. So
Yeah.
so FYI. And then the one other thing I was thinking, Dirk, from when we played your game last week, so going to season 2, I think it's episode 30, we were in some spots there where it was kind of cramped and not everybody
That's what I was wondering.
get a move in. And I was just thinking about some other things that we could have been doing in that situation. And the only thing that nobody did, which I feel like could have a couple times, is one of the things that you can do on your turn as an action is just called dodge, where you say, I'm going to dodge, and then until your next turn, any attack roll against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker. So just something to throw out there when you guys are fighting. If you're in a spot where you're just like going to pass or whatever, you could say, I'm going to dodge instead, and at least you set yourself up for success if thing goes sideways. So anyways, that's that. Just want to remind you guys again about inspiration. Use your inspiration. I plan on giving it right back as soon as you use it. So use it, you know what I mean? Your first opportunity where you do something, I'll give you inspiration back. I think Josh is the only one that's ever used it once since we've been here. Have you? Okay. Well, it very rarely gets used.
When I get caught by traps.
Yeah, right. That's right. And then finally, we've been doing little spotlights. So wanted to do a Milby spotlight. Milby the Dart. Just wanted to talk with Dirk a little bit about Milby. Like, he's a halfling rogue, correct?
Correct.
And so what I've kind of asked everybody else so far is, like, first of all, like, what is and I know you could probably go for an hour with this with these 2 questions.
He could,
but to me, like,
lunch,
what does a halfling mean to you, and what does a rogue mean to you, like in D&D, right? Because what I know for both of those are from outside of D&D, right? Through reading different books, watching shows, playing video games, things like that, where there's halflings and there's rogues. But you know, you've been playing D&D for a while. What's like the characteristics that you associate with those things?
I mean, the halfling, honestly, the way that even back to 2e up to 5e, the way they present them is not much different than the Lord of the Rings Hobbit. You know, I mean, they like food and alcohol and and they like to farm and they like their friends, and they're a very simple race. I do like the idea of playing them with a slight edge. I think that's where Milby sort of separates from the pack a little bit, is that he's sort of a thrill seeker. He's into danger. So it's a little different, but I mean, at heart, he's a traditional Lightfoot halfling. He's, you know, he likes to hang out with his buddies and make friends and do good things for people. He actually, even though he's a rogue, he doesn't like to steal if he doesn't have to.
Right.
He's not into loot.
So what's rogue mean, and then how are you? You know, you're playing it a little different. Like, what does it mean traditionally versus like what you're doing?
So, I mean, rogue has a wide array of things that you can incorporate in that. You can be, you know, a typical thief, anywhere from like art pieces to jewelry to just coins. You can be an assassin, where you're hired to kill people, mercenary, that kind of thing. Or you can sort of be the bin that I'm angling for, which is, I don't want to say spy because that brings up 007 connotations, but but yeah, just like I have a sort of a penchant for espionage, problem resolution, sort of dealing with forged documents and trading for information and I guess stealing information more so than actual loot. So yeah, it's sort of going in that direction. But there is a personality quirk with Milby. He's attracted to like food, exotic and sort of rare food items, whether it be, you know, ingredients for like a dish or a special kitchen knife that somebody has.
Sure.
He, you know, even though he doesn't steal, he is most drawn to take that kind of thing if he were to steal something. So,
gotcha. Cool. Well, welcome, Milby.
yeah, Milburn Escher Cinder Song is his full name.
It's not Milby Esquire. Wild Stallions.
That being said, let's get going.
Let's do it.
I'll review a little bit here. So, first of all, like the overall story that we got going on, you guys were hired to take a load of mining provisions to Phandalin by a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker. When you arrived there, you found that him and his companion Sildar were waylaid on the Tribor Trail on the way out there the day before you guys. Your group attempted to rescue the dwarf from the Craigmaw Goblin hideout, but only found Sildar, who was facing death. And then you guys faced death as you cleared the goblins out of the area there. They had a bugbear leader. He escaped during that. Sildar, let you guys know that Gundren was abducted and taken to a place called Craigmaw Castle. He had heard that. He doesn't know where that is. He didn't get the location of it yet. But, it's got to be somewhere in the Sword Coast, right? Like, close enough. He also gave you some more details about Gundren's reason to be in Phandalin. Him and his brothers, Tharden and Nundro, found the location of the Wave Echo Cave, which was an ancient mine with a magical forge. If it was kind of reopened again, it would basically turn the whole area from a sleepy outpost town into like maybe a thriving city or whatnot. So you guys returned to Phandalin, rested up and leveled. Before we'll get into kind of I want to know just a couple things about what you guys get at level 2 from each of you, but just a few other reminders. Also, there was some quest hooks in the tavern at the very end of the last session. So the innkeeper Tolbin, his son Pip, told you guys about his friend Carp Alderleaf, who had found a secret tunnel in the woods but was scared off by red brands. There was the townie who informed you that Sister Gara L, who's the keeper of the Shrine of Luck, she had left town for the evening, came back not looking so hot. There's a miner that said he saw orcs in their mining operations had been interrupted by orcs to the east on the Tribor Trail, and that the townsmaster's offering a reward to deal with them. And then Tolbin's wife told you guys about a local woodcarver that was murdered by the Red Brands, the thugs that are hanging out and trying to shake down this town. And now his wife and kids are missing. So, leveled up at the end of that. Just want to go around. I'm going to ask you guys in the order that I see you on my screen. When you hit level 2, what's the cool new shit that you can do? Like, what happened to you guys? So, I'll start with Corey. What do you get at level 2?
I get spells and archery and mastery. So I get an extra +3 to my attack rolls with archery. So for attacks, I'm rolling +8 with my bow. And then I get my 2 spells. I got Zephyr Strike. You want to know what they do?
I mean, if you want to sum it up, that's fine.
Says I move like the wind. Until the spell ends, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the spell ends, you get advantage on 1 weapon attack roll. The attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on hit. Whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of turn. So
wow.
So basically, I can, if somebody's got me cornered, I can run 60 feet away from them without provoking an opportunity of attack, and then shoot them for an extra 1d8 damage with advantage.
That's badass.
Nice.
So, and then
that's hot.
And then the other one, I got Hail of Thorns.
I'm gonna have to do my best to corner you in dungeons where you can't use that shit.
Make an attack. Hail of Thorns.
Yeah.
if I hit a creature with a ranged attack, the target they got to make a Dex saving throw, and every creature within 5 feet of them, they take 1d10 piercing damage on a fail and half as much on success.
So, do you know your spell save?
Yeah, wisdom something.
So
Yeah.
it should be like it'll be like a 13 or 14 or something like that. It would be
My spell save DC?
yeah.
8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my wisdom modifier,
Which is
2 for wisdom, 2 for proficiency, so 8 plus 4, so 12.
12. Okay. Cool. Yeah, when you weren't using spells, I didn't need to know that. I only needed to know Horance's, but now I need to know that. All right, cool.
Sweet.
Nice. Pete, Chiron, what's he get at level 2?
So the main piece for him as a monk, he gets to start using key for points towards different abilities that increase as he's going. So starting off, he gets the ability to do a flurry of blows, so he can spend a point and be able to do not only his weapon attack, but also 2 unarmed attacks as well.
Nice.
On top of it. Could also spend a key point to do a dodge action as well as his normal action. Or you could do a disengage or dash bonus action and jump like double his.
Gotcha. That sounds. Sorry, that sounds like Thanon's his proficiency dice that he uses, where he has 4d8s that he can use to do special attacks and stuff like that. Is it the same sort of thing? You get a certain amount of charges that you use up between the rest?
Yeah, it's a certain amount of key points, and then
Right.
as he goes up in level, there's actual key attacks that have key saving throws that you have to use for where you can push people and stuff like that.
Sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's sweet. Monk is
I
not.
love monks.
Yeah, that is not a character class that I would have thought would be badass, but it
Totally
is.
is, yeah.
It's really
Badass.
cool.
Just it needs to build up to it. It doesn't start off too tough.
Sure, totally.
That's all.
All right,
you
Josh.
grasshopper.
Josh, you're up. What's Horns get?
So I get an extra spell slot and I know an extra spell, but the main thing is I get two Eldritch invocations.
Oh, nice.
So the first one I got is Agonizing Blast, which allows me to add my Charisma modifier to Eldritch Blast. So that goes. I get a +6 on that 1d10.
Nice.
And then I can also, I got Eldritch Sight, so I can cast Detect Magic at will.
Oh.
With no spell slot usage.
Oh, dude.
That's cool.
Sweet.
Awesome.
That's
really good for the party, I
fucking
think.
badass.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Making Jan jealous.
Stirk, what Milby get?
Starting at second level, I get Cunning Action. Pete's familiar with this. It's a bonus action in each turn of combat where I can choose either dash, disengage, or hide.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you do an attack, you do a sneak attack, and then go hide,
Then go hide, yeah.
right?
Or,
so you can
or
start
just
it
I
all
can,
over again.
I can disengage from a battle, so I can like jump
Right.
in, hit somebody, jump out.
Right. Cool.
So it's
Nice.
like the hokey pokey kind of fight.
Yeah, do it all around.
All right, Jeff. Finally.
Finally, Rogar finally gets some spell slots.
Rogar.
So I have Cure Wounds, Shield of Faith, and Wrathful Smite. Which is weird that I get 3 prepared spells but only 2 spell slots. It doesn't make any sense.
What's Raceful Smite? Do I need to know your
Wrathful
DC?
Smite does 1d6 psychic damage, and
Does the target have to save?
attack saving throw is Wisdom of a 12. My spell DC is 14.
14.
So
Godfrey has that.
next time you hit with a melee weapon attack during spell's duration, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Additionally, if the target, if it is a creature, it must make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the spell ends. As an action, the creature can make a Wisdom check against your spell save DC to steal its resolve and end the spell.
Frightened. What does frightened do now?
Frightened is just
I gotta look up conditions quick.
I don't know. Because I didn't look it up.
Yeah,
frightened. I think you have to like run. I think you have to get out of the area.
Yeah, it's kind of like Turn Undead.
Even provoking attacks of opportunity, I think.
I was just looking at this earlier. Give me 2 seconds and I'll have it.
Shield of Faith is a...
Frightened? Sorry, go ahead.
Shield of Faith is basically create a field that surrounds one creature of my choice and grants +2 to bonus to AC for the duration. It's a concentration spell, but it's cast as a bonus action.
Does it stay in that spot? Like, does that person have to stay still?
No, because I'm concentrating on that spell. It moves, so it's cast as 60 feet, but it's just an energy field around.
All right.
Hold on, let me read more. There is no more.
Okay, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and the creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
That's right.
So you could stay in the room. You don't have to haul ass out. But okay, that's cool. Awesome.
And then,
all right.
As level 2 fighter, I also picked the dueling fighting style.
So it's the end of this.
So you did +2 bonus to damage rolls. And my lay on hands pool is doubled to 10 now. So I can heal 10 plus cure wounds.
Jesus Christ.
What? I'm a paladin, motherfucker. And as a housekeeping note, we did have some loot that I will divvy out when we begin the actual party, unless you just want to do it now.
Let's do it in the tavern and over breakfast.
Okay, that works.
All right.
And yeah, I have notes.
Well, let's do this. All right, so as you guys wake up at the local inn, kind of stumble downstairs for the morning, Tolbin and his wife are making breakfast for everybody. You kind of get together around the table, and Tolbin comes over with a message. He hands over to Rogar, says this Sildar left us before he left this morning.
Oh.
So, assume you want to look at it?
I do want to look at it.
Yeah, so Sildar had written you guys a note saying that he's taken up residence at the Townmaster's Hall, and that he'd like you guys to come talk to him whenever you get a chance.
But I thought he got waylaid and kidnapped and was going to become a servant peasant girl for...
We saved Sildar.
Oh, Sildar. I was thinking Grungeon.
No. Yeah, Gundren's missing.
That's fine. I also tell the party in the morning that I spent most of the evening in prayer, and my deity enlightened me with some more healing magic and a way to protect you all in battle. And going through my things, we had some loot that needed to be distributed, and I had each party member 100 copper and 18 silver pieces. And
what?
100 copper, 18 silver?
Yeah, 100 copper, 18 silver.
Why do you give me this?
It was some loots that we got from the goblins that we
But I was not a part
destroyed.
of that battle.
You were. It was before that.
Oh, okay.
And then we have the frog statue with an orb.
I got the frog.
You got the frog.
How much silver?
I already forgot to.
18 silver.
That's a person, 100 copper, 18 silver?
100 copper per person.
Sweet.
All right.
So I got the frog statue. We can get it. appraised, or I don't know. Can anyone detect magic maybe on this statue?
Yes, I can detect magic on the statue.
I hold it out. Do it.
Do it.
So, Horns, you don't sense any magic.
Okay.
It's a treasure.
All right.
It's a trap.
Does it? It doesn't look familiar or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Just a little frog.
Just a little frog.
Yeah, I got some kind of rocks in its eyes there. So, you guys have a map of Phandalin from last time? Should I
do.
try and send that again, or on Discord and whatnot?
Do it.
Or if y'all would look into the scrying tube and watch the recount of our past adventures, you would see the map.
Totally.
In my mind's eye.
Actually, I still have it.
Okay,
Put it
cool.
in my head. I've memorized the map.
Where are you guys going?
Oh, where's that little scullery boy that we were talking to?
Oh, Pip?
Pip, that's it.
Pip's working. He's bussing tables and things like that.
Pip, come here, boy.
Rogar, what's the note you received?
Oh,
Yes,
the
Lizard
note
Man?
was from Sildar that we're gonna go meet him over at some other house that I forgot now because.
Hey, Pip.
I'm awfully busy.
Have you or any of your townsfolk heard of any green dragon sightings?
Green dragon sightings. I wish that I had seen a green dragon. You're the closest thing to a dragon I've seen, sir.
You don't want to see green dragons. Well, keep your ear out, and if you do, there's an extra silver in it for you.
Okay. All right. I will do. Definitely will do. He grabs some dirty dishes and then heads back to the kitchen with them.
Okay.
All right. I would say I want to talk to Sister Girel at some point, make sure she's all right, and I also want to go to some shop, get this frog appraised, and I want to buy some potions if possible before we head out.
Okay. So, Sister Girel.
Is everybody else
the Shrine
cool
of
with
Luck,
that?
right? The shop would be. What would the shop be?
Isn't it across the street? Straight south.
I have a quick question also.
Yeah, the Coster and Barthen's. Those are the two different shops. The Coster would do weapons, and Barthen's is everything else. What do you got, Dirk?
Are there any half-works in this tavern?
No, not this morning.
Okay.
Yep. You guys are the wildest looking crew. It's mainly dwarfs and humans.
Imagine.
Yep.
We're a motley crew.
Look at Stallionette. Wow.
Yeah, so where are we going? You guys want to head to the store? Head to
And
the
let's
shrine?
head to the store, get that appraised, because it's one less thing. It's easier to carry coin than a statue.
Yeah.
Barthen's?
Agreed.
Go to
Barthen's.
Barthen's.
Okay. So, let's find Barthen. It's been a
I'm
while.
keeping an eye out for any half-works in the area.
Okay. Half a second here. All right, Elmar. Elmar Barthen's a human male. Everybody's walking in the door together?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's got the most silver tongue here?
Probably me, maybe.
What would that be? Persuasion?
Yeah, try to get the highest price.
Not me.
Yeah.
I'm close.
Hack-
We need someone with high charisma.
Mine's a 19.
That's the warlock.
There you go. That's
Plus, it's a
Winner,
proficiency
winner.
bonus. I got a +6.
All right, so he meets you at the door. Hey, how we all doing this morning? Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
How is
How are you?
everybody?
oh,
Good.
tired.
Yeah, anything I can help you guys with?
The
Josh?
Oh.
Sprog statue.
Some coffee, maybe?
Yeah, we're here to get this statue appraised.
Well, that's a pretty looking frog.
Yeah.
Any
got
chantilly cake?
We think so as well.
I'd say I would probably give you 35 gold for that.
35 gold. Please. This is far more valuable.
Should we just hold on to this frog?
So I would say roll a persuasion check. There, Josh.
Okay,
That's what I was telling the others. Maybe we should just keep it.
keep it. Sure. Why not?
Yeah, not worth it for you. Anything else I can get? Are you guys need anything?
Do you rolling it?
Well, no, we're just gonna keep it. I don't even need to roll.
Well, how much was she giving us?
35 gold.
35
Can you-
gold.
Up it maybe to 40?
If you want to roll a persuasion check.
Yeah.
No, we're just gonna walk. It's cool.
Could maybe go 42, so it's easily divided by 6.
19.
You only got divided by 5. 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could part with 40. That'd be the most I could go, though.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
big deal.
it
All right.
is 5. Damn, I
Hand you-
suck.
Hand you 40 gold.
All right. Oh,
All right. Anybody need anything else this morning?
yeah. You got any potions?
Potions.
Healing potions.
Hold on. Let me see. For you, anybody else walked in the door? The answer would be no. But for you guys, let me go see what we got back here. He walks off in the back room. Comes back. I do have 2.
2. How much are they?
Yep. I have to charge 1 gold apiece.
Wow.
I mean,
There's no way I can get these. That's like basically at cost for me.
I'll buy both of them unless anybody else wants to buy one.
Well, he puts them up on the counter.
I'm buying them.
Bam.
That's 2 gold.
There you go.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. You'll have a great day. Watch out for the red brands out there.
And I made a
These red
mistake,
brands.
and I divided everything by 6, so everyone else, you get an additional 20 copper and 4 more silver. Because
All right.
I'm a dragon
At breakfast.
and a paladin, not a fucking mathematician.
20 and what?
20 copper and 4 more silver pieces.
Okay.
Because I divided by 6 and not 5.
Gotcha.
Right. All right.
And we each get 8 gold
I'm just a dragon. And we each get 8 gold?
from the statue.
Sweet. Word.
8, you said?
8
8
gold.
each.
She said.
Okay.
Okay. Where to?
Let's go back and ask Pip where this carp alderleaf kid is that found the tunnel and see if he can show us where the tunnel is.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds fair.
Back to the inn.
For
So,
a brief second, yeah.
out of game here,
Yeah.
out of the side quests, should we do multiple of them, Nate?
So, yes. I mean, you should. So the whole this game is made to be levels 1 through 5. You got to get to level 5 to beat it, right? And so you want to, it's made to do side quests to get you there as you
Grind.
Yeah, as you kind of go through it, right?
Well-
Now, what I did was I gave each of you a hook to do one of the side quests too, and then there's a treasure that I picked for each one of you if you can knock it out. Like
Right.
that's kind of how the game's set up or whatever.
Okay.
I think I got a feeling if we do all 5, you're going to be OP. You know what I mean?
That's fine.
You won't necessarily have to, but if you
Yeah.
want to get the whatever,
Oh,
the
yeah,
cool
we
little
want
rewards, then
treasure.
cool.
Or
I
just
wanna. Okay, well then,
Okay.
back in game.
Yeah.
I also want to help out Sister Gorell at some point. We can go talk to the boy about the tunnel first if you want, but if you guys are cool, I'd like to talk with Sister Gorell afterwards.
That's fine. We got to look into Irano. Was it Irano Albrecht?
Yep.
Who was sent to
Albrecht.
Finland to oversee, disappeared a couple months ago.
Also, I'm looking for the tribe of many arrows. It's an orc tribe. I'm looking for an orc named Brugor. Because he stole
Cool.
something from me that my mom gave me.
Hmm.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
my
looking,
mom died.
I'm looking
and
for a green dragon.
She gave me that.
Sorry to hear that. What she give? What is it?
It's a bag that's been passed down, a very special bag for holding items that has been passed down in my family for generations.
Is it recent that your mom died?
No, but I've had the bag for a while, and unfortunately, I was investigating a botched raid on some stolen goods of silk and tea outside of Daromar, and I got popped by these orcs. And
Oh, shit.
I was outnumbered. They took this bag from me. I suppose they spared me with my life, but I
I
need
hope
that
you get
bag.
it back if we can find him.
Orcs.
Filthy orcs.
Orc dorks.
All right, so you guys are still just standing around in front of Barthen's, loitering and conversating?
Let's go ahead and move.
Go in so we don't draw any more attention than we already
Warning
do.
guards.
To the inn? Okay. Yeah, so you guys, back in the inn, Tobin, greet you again. Anything we can do
Hey.
for you?
We're looking for Pip.
For Pip?
Yeah.
Are you looking for Pip?
We're looking for a buddy of his said that his friend Carp found something we'd like to go check
I'm
out.
looking for Tart.
Carp.
Oh, Carp.
Carp.
Oh, got you. Carp's
fish.
Carp lives at the Alderleaf farm.
Okay.
Him and his mom. That's where you'd find Carp. I can get Pip for you, but he is busy right now doing
You
dishes.
want to go ahead and do that?
He lives with his mom.
Well, he's
Don't knock
young.
it, buddy.
Yeah, he's a child. Come on.
Let's go check out the farm.
All right.
Yeah, you'll find Miss Alderleaf to be more than a
Hospitable?
pleasant person. Yep,
Okay.
absolutely.
For sure.
Good. So she'd welcome guests.
Yep, even
So just
as wild as a group as yours.
Yeah.
Nice.
guys, y'all want to head
Let's
out?
go to the farm.
Let's go to the farm. Which way is it?
To the south.
Which way did he go?
Yeah, the Alderleaf farm is like all the way in the southeast side of town.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, it goes back kind of through. There's ruins and whatnot that are surrounding it, so it's definitely, this isn't a square plot, right? It's all kind of in a hill and has ruins around it and all that. You can see from there the manor up on the hill, which it kind of oversees the whole town. It's a ruin though. It has almost more of a castle-y look to it than a house, but still a manor, not like a full-on siege, resistant castle or whatnot.
Should we stop by the hall since we're passing it and see what Sildar wants?
Yeah, we should. Yep.
All right. Stopping
All right.
in the hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So,
The Town Master's Hall, yeah, because it's right along the route.
Yeah.
all right. So the Town Master's Hall has sturdy stone walls, a pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. Posted on a board next to the front door is a notice written in common. It reads, "Reward, orcs near Wyvern Tor.
Oh.
Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within." The notice bears the town seal and an indecipherable signature.
I wonder.
Here you go, Milby.
What do you think, Milby? Do you think that these common folk could discern between an orc and a half-orc?
Yes. I would think so. I'm more curious just to find out if they know about the tribe if they've heard that name.
Okay.
Just even if they haven't come into contact with them, just a name and a direction maybe is enough for me.
All right.
Let's check it out.
Go
Let's go
inside.
All right. All right, so you guys go in the door. This is like a, I almost picture it. We were talking about Blazing Saddles earlier today. It's like their jail office. Like you go in there and there's a couple desks sitting next to each other. The walls are like covered with like, benches and cubby holes that are full of like different documents and things like that. As there's stairs that go downstairs, and you can tell there's like a heavy bolted iron door to get down the stairs there. Sildar's there. He looks over. He's like, "Greetings, adventurers. How is everyone this morning?"
Oh, we'll raise my rent.
Yeah, and then
How you doing?
doing great. And there's also another man there. He is a human male, pretty, I would say, obese for him. And Sildar's like, "Let me introduce the group to the townsmaster here. This is
Don't say Mongo.
not Mongo. Oh, what the hell is his name? Harbin. This is Townmaster Harbin." And Townmaster Harbin's like, "Greetings.
Hey, Townmaster, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm very fine. How are you today?"
Pretty good.
Sildar has told me of your feats at clearing out goblins, and I have to say I'm very pleased. I can't thank you enough for making the Tribord Trail safer.
It was our
All in
pleasure.
a day's work.
Yep. So is there anything that we can help you with? And Sildar kind of at the same time, he is kind of interrupts and basically says, "Madam and gentlemen, I'm glad that you stopped by. I did want to talk to you for a little while if you've got some time."
For sure.
That's what we're here for.
Also, yes, us with you.
Okay. So I just kind of wanted to review the situation. That when we first met, everything was topsy turvy, and I feel like that I'm myself again. I want to let you know that I'm taking up office here to help. Essentially, we need to bring law and order to this area. With what the Gundren or the Rockseeker brothers are trying to do, it will pull in opportunists like these red brands that you see around town and things like that. The main thing is I just kind of wanted to reiterate to you all that these goblins that had captured me and waylaid me and Gundren, they spoke of the Craigmaw Castle over and over again. I'm sure that's where Gundren is. So if he's, if you are all the friends to him that you say you are, that really should be a priority is finding a location of this castle. I'm doing everything that I can on my side to try and get that answer as well. But please, I would hope that you would consult with me if you heard anything.
Of course.
First thing.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
sure.
All right, and then also, we spoke briefly about it. My friend Iarno, who is also a member of my group. I guess I'd heard through talking to locals here that he's been gone for about 2 months. He went to investigate the manor and was basically never seen of again. If you all would hear anything about Iarno or what had happened to him, if you could bring back either word from him or if it so be it his remains, I would be very grateful to you. And I can definitely say that it would mean a lot to me if you would let me know if any of that happened. Finally,
Definitely.
one last thing for the crew here. My organization and what we're trying to do for this part of the country to create prosperity for all the races that live in this area of the country.
Share the wealth.
Yeah, towards that end, we really have an issue with these goblins on the Tribord Trail. There's no way to for this to be a real trading route between here and Neverwinter, we have to have the goblins cleared out. And I would let you know that my organization is put up to $500 or 500 gold pieces as a reward to anyone who could find this castle and rid us of this goblin menace.
Wow.
Nice.
The goblin menace, right?
Yep.
Madness.
Yep, exactly. So that's all he's got for you. The townsmaster did have the note outside about the orcs. If you guys want to talk to him as well.
Yeah, I just asked him real quick. Townsmaster Harvin,
Yes?
I don't know how familiar you are with orc tribes, or what
Too much for my own good.
I can imagine. I was actually thinking that maybe you would know something. I'm looking for the tribe of many arrows. Have you heard of this group?
Many arrows. So I've heard of all kinds of crazy, fanciful names for these tribes. I would be lying to you if I said that I had distinctly heard of that name.
Okay, I met up with them outside of Daramar, and my bag was stolen, obviously. I'm looking for them again. But Brugor was the leader. I don't know if that name rings a bell either. I know orc names are a dime a dozen. But,
and until your group has shown up in our town, I have had no way to try and convince these people to go help us with these orcs. It's not, adventurers are few and far between in this part of the country right now. So I really don't have details about the particular orcs that are troubling us, but certainly orc to orc, maybe get up there, capture somebody. They might have an answer for you. The only other thing that I would say is that the only person in recent memory since I've been townmaster that could possibly have something, some information around what goes on in the wilds around this town is there's a druid, and I never was introduced to him, but I know he hung out at the tavern. If you asked about a druid, I'm sure that someone would have some information.
I can't thank you enough.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
And madam?
Madam, that's just Stallionette.
She's a lady.
She's a lady.
All right.
All right, Gunrun.
All right. Gunrun.
All right.
Sildar.
Saptar.
Yes. Yes, Stallionette.
Like
it's been a great morning. Thanks for dropping by. Let me know if I can help with anything.
Will do. Have a good one.
You too.
Sure. All right. Onward to the Alderleaf Farm.
All right. To the Alderleaf Farm. So, like I say, you guys kind of go down that trail there. Mm-hmm. Again, you can see the manor up to the right. The farm, or up to your left. The farm is at the end of that road, kind of on the right there. Find it here. I'm way ahead of myself. Okay. So, as you guys kind of stroll up to the farm, you notice a female halfling. She's about 45 years old. She's out in the field pulling turnips, and she kind of gets up there. She's... One second. So she's like, "Good morning." She looks up and sees the group over there.
Hello.
Morning.
How are you?
This is quite the group. We don't often see as much, how should we say, diversity around here as your crew. My name is Colleen. Who do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Colleen, how are you? My name is Milby.
Good morning,
it's so
Milby.
good to see other halflings here. How are you?
I'm fine, and I agree. How are you?
Mighty
What
fine
brings you through town?
Well, we're looking for
carp.
Carp. Have you heard the name Carp? Not the
My
fish.
son's name is Carp.
Yeah. Oh, even better.
What business could you possibly have with my son?
What happenstance is this?
He owes us some money.
He owes us some money.
What?
No, he
No,
doesn't. He told us of a
my
hole
car.
he found.
His buddy Pip
He's
said that he
kidding.
found a tunnel, but he's too scared to go into it because there's orcs around and we want to go check it out.
You must be adventurers, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We like to have fun.
we like to be diverse.
You're,
like
you're
money.
searching for orcs?
We're searching for anything that is causing harm to the general folk of Phandalin.
Wow. What made you take up arms on our behalf?
I have a higher calling, but it's always for the betterment of the commoner to be safe.
Well, that's great. We need more like you around here. So, she calls for Carp. Carp's hanging out, behind the house there. He comes strolling out, and
She
he looks at you
makes
guys, and
noises.
he's not as sure about you as Mom was. He's like, yes?
Hey, Carp. How you
Carp,
doing?
Carp. Hey,
Okay.
buddy.
And Colleen looks over at him and is like, Carp, don't worry. These are good people. I can tell. So,
Yeah.
She's
Carp's like,
not
hey.
Scandinavian.
So, no, to be fair, Jeff, you have to employ some of these accents.
I know.
Part
I'm just killing me.
parcel. So, I say, Carp, we just wanted to speak to you for a little bit. We got some information that we wanted to ask you about.
okay.
We've been told of your fear.
My fear? He's not too sure about this.
The failure at the tunnel. Remember your failure at the tunnel.
The tunnel? So, the tunnel in the woods?
Yeah, your
Hole in the
boy,
orchard.
your boy old Pip there said that you found a tunnel, but we were too scared because there's orcs around.
Oh, there weren't orcs, sir, but there were big ugly bandits there.
We want to take care of them permanently.
Oh, Red Brand. Sorry, I got orcs on the brain because of Milby.
So, yes. So me and my friends do like to play in the woods around here, and I can tell you that from our view there, the Red Brands are definitely coming and going from the manor constantly. I believe this cave is probably going to lead to
Into the manor.
to their hideout. Yep, and
How old is this kid?
he's about 10
Ah,
or so. Yep. So he kind of, I guess, he's not going to take you there. I did intend for Sildar to give you a map and totally forgot about it at the time. So we're going to say that Sildar gave you guys a map when you were hanging out at the Townsmaster's Hall.
Oh,
Because I meant to do that. So he shows you on the map where it is. If you look on the one that I sent you in the woods there to the south of the manor, kind of against the wall, he puts an X on the spot where the cave is.
okay. That would probably lead up into that manor.
Yep. So then Colleen is like, do you need anything else from Carp, or can we let him be on his way?
He can be on his way.
Okay.
thank you so
So-
much, Colleen.
Yes, and I just thought, is a group of adventurers like you in town. I assume you must be the ones who took care of the goblins.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
would be those people.
Okay, oh great. So I did want to let you know, if there's anything that I can do to help, I'd be more than happy to. And I am friends with a druid named Rydoth. If you're looking for the specifics of this area, such as anything about a location, he would be the one. He's all around the countryside here. He knows it like the back of his hand. I think he's been here before the town was built back up.
What's the best place to find Rydoth?
So
Yeah.
the last time I talked to him, we're fairly good friends. He set out about a month ago to a town called Thunder Tree, just west of the Neverwinter Wood. The ruins are about 50 miles northwest of here, And so do any of you have a map of the Sword Coast?
I do.
So if you
Rogar
look at
does.
the river that runs through Neverwinter goes straight into the woods.
Mhm.
These ruins are right where the river meets the woods,
So
the
it's-
southern shore.
Yep, directly east of Neverwinter then.
Yep. And north from here, a little
Yeah.
northwest. Yep. So I don't know what you all are doing as far as lodgings, but if anyone would like to use my the barn and the hayloft, feel more than free.
We're
Quite
What
early.
time of day is it?
It's morning. It's like
That's
by
dawn.
9 a.m. or something.
yeah. We've been tolling around,
How
I-
about some turnips?
I'd like a turnip.
Yes, delicious turnips.
Turnips around, and she hands out 5 turnips. Too. It's been quite the crop this year.
I sniff it and give mine to Milby.
She acts like she doesn't notice.
We can make a really good borscht with this. You realize that, right, Rogar?
Borscht, morsh. It's,
I make a mean borscht. I'll tell you that.
Please, if you ever make borscht and we're around, holla at your boy. I'm
Okay.
really about the borscht.
he'll give you
I
a
definitely-
dollar.
And if you leave town, come back for the harvest festival. I'll bring a borscht then.
It's been a pleasure, really.
It really has.
Likewise. Feel free to stop by if you want to use the barn.
What's in that barn, everybody? Well, she keeps. Think there's something in there?
I'm not
Kinda
going to say a
whispering.
word.
Maybe it's just like a base she wants to set up so we don't have to pay for an inn.
That'd be a good idea, but I don't sleep in straw.
Sounds nice to me. I'll
I imagine
take
most
her up
not
on that.
straw these days.
Yeah. Well, it's something to think about if we want to save some coin.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's
Go to this
mosey.
hole.
All right, so where are we going?
To the hole.
You want to go to the hole,
Let's do it.
or do you want to? You want to go and check out the hole, see if it leads. I have a feeling just the way where it's placed on the map that it's this back entrance into that manor. So
Yeah,
let's
we need to take out these red brands.
let's
They've been
go
trouble
for it.
in this town.
I say we do it.
Everybody,
These all seem like good people. And these red brands are causing them a lot of shit.
A lot
So-
of heartache.
Yeah. I
Take
don't know
care
how
of them.
formidable they are, but if they're causing that much,
all right. So you're going to go head into the woods? You just going right in that direction from her house?
Yep.
We should send a rogue out to sneaky like
I can sneak
your
up
rogue?
there.
Milby.
that's me.
Milby. Start darting.
Are we going straight after the red?
I got +6 to stealth too. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's one of the side quests. They're all the same level, so.
I feel like they're like the
Wow, let's take
last
these guys
boss.
off. No, I have a feeling Cragmar is.
You guys like to live close to the edge.
We do.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm a little hesitant to undertake this at this moment. I definitely want to address them, but I also don't.
Well, if you want, I want to check out Sister Gurel. She seemed nice when we passed by, and they said that she came back into town injured.
I think it's a great idea.
All right, let's do that then.
All right. To Sister Gorell.
I think if I'm speaking in out of game terms,
Yeah.
let's grind a little bit more before we
Go after
go into
red
that
dogs.
red brand. But yeah,
Okay. All right. So, Sister Gorell, you going over to the Shrine of Luck?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you walk kind of west towards the Coster, and then you take that right past the Town Master's Hall.
While we're
Um,
walking, I tell the party that Colleen brought up an interesting point about her friend Druid. going up to Thunder Tree because I'm looking for a green dragon named Venom Fang, and that was the last known whereabouts was in that vicinity.
Oh, what's the name?
The name of the dragon is Venom Fang.
Venom Fang.
So that's 50 miles away, right?
Yeah, it's 50 miles away, so we should take care of what we can locally and then truck on out.
Sweet.
All right, so you make that right. You go into the kind of the center of town there, and at the shrine you see there's an elf woman. She's pretty young, as you saw her the last time. You know, she's definitely let's just say she's slamming. Let's put it that way. And she's blonde, and you know she sees you all coming up and is just smiling at you. She's kind of working around some clipping some plants.
Those wily charms don't work on me. I'm in the halfling women.
And the shorties.
Turnip women.
She's too soft for my taste.
So you guys just walking up on her?
I like them scaly.
Greetings, sister.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Greetings.
We heard you ran into some trouble. Or
No trouble.
No?
No trouble?
There's no trouble.
We heard
The only trouble around here is the red brands.
Several folks said that you came back from out in town injured.
Yeah, we heard from Narth that you came. We were in the inn last night, and we heard that you came back into town injured. And I'm wondering if we could help you out.
Well, I think these stories of me being injured are probably a little exaggerated. You know, I would say, I've heard about you guys since you've strolled into town, definitely, and appreciating what you do. That's for sure.
Yeah, we're just here to help you. Sure you're good?
Yep.
I mean, please, look, don't hold anything back from us. We're very ready and capable to take whatever on. I don't want you to feel like you're not in a safe space to tell us something like that.
Okay, so I like how you cut to the chase there, little one. The
little one.
We do have an issue around town here. I'm, without going into more details than you really need. There's a banshee in the countryside that I need to get some information from. I've been out there several times looking for her. I cannot get her to show. I think that I made a mistake when I first met her and I insulted her, and she won't come back no matter what I do.
Okay.
Do you happen to know her name?
Yeah.
Her name is Agatha.
Agatha, and whatever pertinent
Agatha.
information.
We're going for this banshee. I don't care.
Whoa.
You guys aren't. I am.
Well, I'd like to get more information about her, if that's okay.
How would
Leave
one
and
go
tell you
about,
that?
How would
What's
one
that?
go about capturing a banshee?
Okay, so I don't need her capture. We actually need information from her.
Talk to her. Yeah.
We have a question about a spell book. I need an intermediary. Now, from everything that I've learned about this banshee, she's vain. If you brought her this gift, this jeweled silver comb, you could try to persuade her to tell you what she knows about the location of the spell book. The spell book belonged to a legendary mage named Bowgentle. And I give Milby the comb.
Okay.
At the time. If you could tell us anything about this book or where to find it or what she's done with it, that's the information that we need to know. The organization that I am working on behalf of is not a rich organization. I do have 3 potions of healing that I would definitely give to you if you could give me any information about that book.
I would heartily accept that, but if we're being honest here, I love the information game. So
Sure.
I'd really like to help you out.
Sure. So if you head to the east on the Tribor Trail, you'll come across the ruined city of Conyberry. When exploring these ruins, go to the northwest corner of the ruins, and you'll see a path going into Neverwinter Woods. We believe that's what leads to her lair. That's where I saw her the one time that I was able to actually see her. But I made a foolish mistake and insulted her.
Northwest. So let me ask you something about. Do you know much about these ruins?
It's an ancient city that fell when this one did. Luckily, this one we're starting to bring it back, but the town of Conyberry is pure ruin at this point.
How dangerous is this as an area?
Mm-hmm. What do you think I might run into?
From what I've heard of you, not too bad. Clearly the Tribor Trail goes right through the middle of the ruins. This isn't. We have our problems with goblins and orcs around here, but it's not a small road by any means.
Gotcha. So I mean, there's nothing strange afoot or
I've been out there
out of the control. Okay.
I've been out there every night for weeks, and I haven't run across bandits or anything like that. If that's what you're
good.
referring
All
to.
right.
Yep.
What do you think, fellas?
How far away is it, roughly? What, 25 mile?
Not even.
Okay.
Well, yeah, maybe.
So we can make it in a day easy, huh?
Yeah, you could get there like at dinner time, I would think.
All right. What do you guys think?
Wondering.
I got a bone to pick with Agatha.
Stallionette, you want to go? Let's go handle this. You seem
Let's
amped.
do it.
What's going on? Something you want to tell us?
A history with Agatha.
You can always tell me in private, you know.
Maybe I will.
Okay.
All right, so you guys heading out on the Tribor Trail then?
Y'all go?
Let's do it.
Wait.
Wait.
Ba-ba-ba.
I just want to quickly stop back at the shop and ask if he has arrows.
Barthen's? Or the
Yeah.
Coster? The Coster's right there at the town, and yes, they do have arrows.
The coaster, yeah.
I just need like 2.
2?
Coaster for closter.
I'm not going all the way back there for 2 hours.
Well, you can stay here. I'll run over there.
You gonna run like a derby girl or something?
I'm going to study my dark arts while you go run. Get 2 arrows.
2 arrows.
All right, so at the Coster, Lenine, she's the one that meets you there. She's the human female that runs the place. She's like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Good. How you doing?
Great.
What's up?
You got
Thanks
a
again
couple?
for handling those goblins, bringing me back my stuff.
No problem.
Lay off those cigarettes.
Just
It's all that blacksmithy.
just looking to fill up my quiver here. I'm just short a couple arrows.
Just a couple?
Just a couple.
That's what we said.
Well, how many are you talking?
2.
Here you go. They're yours. Take them.
Thanks.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Can I have 2 arrows?
Sure. She gives them to you, too. You guys brought me back with an entire wagon load of provisions. I can spare a couple
sweet.
arrows. A quiver might be, I might have to charge you something, but a couple, here you go.
All right.
Sounds cool.
And so I run back to the group. And we,
All right.
Nice.
All
So
right.
you guys are heading out?
Yeah, let's head out.
All right. Hold on a second.
Is there a livery in town?
No, there isn't. Yeah, there isn't.
Don't laugh. Then what would be like riding in style?
So, you guys have an uneventful time. Like nothing happens other than you guys traveling the road. You do pass by some other people. It's not the busy road that the high road is, but you do see people probably every 10, 15 minutes. You pass somebody. You get to the town of Connieberry. It is, like I say, just ruins. It's smaller than Phandalin. You could probably, like in today's standards, it'd be like 8 blocks long or whatever. But here it's all mossed over and has trees growing through it and all that stuff. Okay. So,
well,
I assume, yeah, go ahead.
On the journey, if I'm going to talk to Milby, I'm going to be like, hey, Milby, look.
No pressure. I'm just giving you an ear.
No pressure.
I just want to give you a heads up here. I'm going to have a hard time letting this Agatha live. We get that information out of her, but she killed a dear friend of mine, my best friend, my pet pig, Boogie.
I'm so sorry.
She's actually what brought me to the area before I ran into Gundren. Been searching for her.
How do you know it's her?
Because I've seen her before, and I know.
Oh wow!
I actually shot at her, hit her with an arrow once, but she got away, and I've been searching for her since.
I mean, how fucked up is this coincidence?
Yeah,
real fucked up.
That is wild.
That is whack.
Well, I'm sorry about your pig.
He was my best friend.
Was he wearing a bumblebee costume?
He wore a little sweater.
I guess not to get too grim, but there was no way to resurrect him or anything, huh?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same. That's true.
Well, zombified bacon eater.
I mean, there's no reason for us to, it's one thing if it's a living, breathing person, but I don't know much about Banshees. I wouldn't think it's, maybe she needs to be killed.
I think she does. She's evil. And Boogie would never harm a fly. She killed him in cold blood, and she deserves to die. We can try and get this information, but I don't know how long I can let her live when I see her.
I think it's important we get this at least first,
in that case, I think it's important you stay back so she doesn't see you until we can secure the information.
I tell you what, I mean...
you don't hear this, Rogar.
I know I don't.
If we can maybe devise something where I can get this info, get up close, and maybe we can find a way to either distract her or hold her in place somewhat, and then we get you there to do what you need to do.
Sounds good. I greatly appreciate your help.
Try. Doesn't hurt to try. I'm a little worried now because is she kind of a badass or what?
She's a badass, yes.
All right, so the forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches. The air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made from the warped branches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadows. A low doorway leads inside. And so it's now probably like 6, 7 o'clock, right? You're in the woods. The woods are dense here, so it is starting to get dark. You're getting towards dusk, right? So and you come across that.
You said it's a hut?
It's like it's like branches that are woven together into a dome. And there's like a doorway going into it.
Like what kind of door? Is it open?
It's an opening. Yeah, it's an opening. It's not a door.
All right. Should I go check this out?
Yeah. Sneak up. I got dark vision. I don't know if I should try and sneak up there. Possibly. I got pretty good
double
stealth
creeper.
as well.
Double creep.
Yeah, me and Milby will sneak up
All right, do stealth checks.
I tell you what, if you want to just do it, because I think you're stealthier than I am.
6.
So.
All right. Come on. 23.
23. Okay. So you get up to the door and you can see in there fairly well. There's real furniture inside. There's chest, shelves, a table, a reclined couch, and you can tell it's elven craft. It's in there. You don't see and no movement.
No movement.
No.
There's no. How far ahead are you saying it?
From you guys?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I assume that he's like at the doorway and you guys are just like, you came around the bend and you could see it. The rest of you are just waiting there unless you say differently.
All right.
You know?
So I kind of just wave them up.
All right. I want to check for any sort of secret compartments, items that are out of place.
In the woods or
No,
as
in
you
that
come
hut.
up to it? Are you
In that
going
hut.
in?
Well, I'm investigating the door first to make sure there's nothing around. But yeah.
Okay. I would say we'll roll an investigation check.
And actually, I'd like to circle the hut if possible.
All right. Yeah. Do an investigation check.
Oh, good. It's a 2.
It's a 2.
So
Oh, good.
So as you walk around the hut, you can see, like Stallionette does, that you don't see movement, you don't see anything. It's silent. Like when
It's a
I
5.
assume you guys are all being as stealthy as possible, like totally silent
Yeah.
around it, other than normal like animal sounds. You're walking around it, you don't see anything. You
Okay.
circle around to get back to the crew.
I can't find anything, but we could check out what's inside.
Cautiously.
Yeah.
Check for traps.
Oh yeah.
Who's checking for traps?
I'd ask Horns if he can cast a detect magic spell.
Sure, I'll detect magic on the I guess the door,
Well, just anything, the whole area.
the whole area.
And then I think
Hold on. So detect magic you do detect very strong, like it's I guess it would probably be necrotic,
ooh.
super strong.
It's
like
throughout the whole
It's
hut.
throbbing. Yeah, the hut's throbbing.
But he's the only one that sees it. Right?
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Well, wouldn't my passive perception as a paladin?
this place is full of bad juju. We should be on our guard. Straight up.
All
Alright, that's what I figured. I ready my sword, even though I don't think it's going to do much.
I'll check for traps.
Inside? You going in?
Oh, I thought we were inside. No, I don't want to go inside if nobody else is.
Who wants
I'll just
take
stand it
it in?
outside, huh?
I mean, it's heavy magic.
I'm gonna have to go in. I mean, I'll do it.
Alright, go in.
I'm
Just
gonna go
Milby?
check for traps. Yeah.
Okay, so as you go in there, the air grows cold, and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking on the form of a female elf. Her hair and robes are waving in a spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but a hateful expression twists her features now. Foolish mortal, she snarls. What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?
I do not. I'm sorry. I believe I stumbled upon this place on accident. I am searching for Agatha.
So, do a persuasion check.
Okay. I got a +2. Man. Wow. That's 7. 5, 7 total.
It is I, Agatha. I am the one that you seek.
Agatha. Yes, I was told that you know of a spell book. Is that correct? I believe there's a man or a being by the name of Bo Gentle.
And would I share this information with you?
I was told that this book was lost, and this person is simply reclaiming this item. Maybe I was told incorrectly. But whatever the case, could you tell me what the story is here with this book?
So do another persuasion check. Do one more.
13 plus
2.
plus 2. Yeah, 15.
What do you have to offer me for me to give you this information? Why am I even still having this conversation with you?
Well, I don't know what. I don't know what I could. I guess you would have to let me know what you're looking for, and that way I could get it for you. I can get anything you want, though. I'm that kind of guy. Absolutely.
Anything I want.
Uh-oh.
If it's a feasible project, absolutely. I can get it. My name's Milby the Dark, by the way.
Milby,
Wait.
I'm Agatha.
Quick on my toes, you know? I can creep through. Get stuff.
Get stuff.
When you want stuff, you hire Milby.
There's a wizard named Glassstaff.
Oh.
I'd like his staff.
Glass staff, huh?
He's around. You will cross paths with him.
Is there any information you can give me about this guy? Like where he's at, what his goals are, means, why you want his staff so badly?
You'll know the staff when you see it. And she disappears.
Oh, wow.
Disappears.
Guys, I need to sit down for a second. I kind of like walk out.
Do we see that?
No, we didn't go inside.
I didn't go inside.
It was just an open door.
I feel like you could have seen it, yeah.
I was
She wasn't
standing
invisible
there.
to people. If you were looking in the door, you would have seen him talking to a ghost banshee lady.
Stallionette, I think I just hit your girl up there.
Yeah, that was Agatha.
Well,
She must die.
I got an idea. So, she needs this staff from this wizard named Glassstaff.
But did you offer the comb?
No, she never got to that. So, I'm trying to suss out information, and she asked me for this staff, and then that was it. I guess. Anywho, she wants this staff really badly, and I'm thinking maybe we retrieve this thing. We have it on our person. When we come back, offer it to her, but we ask for the knowledge in return. Once we get that knowledge from her, we let Stallionette step in.
Did you find out where this wizard was? From her?
All right. So what were you saying, Melby?
I was thinking we get this staff. We have the comb, which I didn't get to offer to her. But these two items in hand, you know, basically we can play on her beauty if she's this bane of a creature, and get her these items. And once we have her locked down, we let Stallionette do what she wants to do and help her out in any way that we need.
But
to.
where's this
I'm
wizard
kind of
at?
concerned about getting a wizard staff and giving her some sort of piece of power.
I don't want to give it to her. I want to keep it in hand, and we get that information. And then once she gives us that, before we trade it off, But
I almost say we, depending who this wizard is, if he's a good guy, she's obviously a bad person.
that would be
If
the
he's a good
problem.
guy, I'd say we would possibly try and bargain with him,
Yes.
offer him something in return, bring him back the staff. I don't want to steal this guy's staff if he's a
No,
good guy.
absolutely not. I
but,
think if we offered them as bait
she's that
or something. Yeah.
If she's that interested in the staff, then maybe we could recruit him to help us.
Yeah.
I think if we get him in on it, yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm thinking. We talk to this wizard, try and see if he can come with us, or let's borrow the staff, or whatever, and we set a trap for Agatha, get the information, and take her out.
Yeah.
The one problem is that she could not give me specifics on where this wizard was. I think she said that we're gonna meet him one day.
One
I
day.
don't know if it's soon, or she said that he would visit us. So,
She said he would visit us.
or we would encounter him. What'd you say, Horns?
Oh, I said we should burn down her house.
I do want to. She needs to die, and I like that idea. But if we can get this information first and help Sister Gorel, as well as kill this evil spirit.
Oh, I don't think burning down the house will kill her. I think it just send a message.
Well, she probably wouldn't give us any information at that point.
True.
It's true.
It's not going to be easy.
Back to town.
Let's go ahead. I mean, I guess there's not a whole
What
lot
was
we
the
can
wizard's name? She said.
do. Glass staff.
Glass staff.
Or was Glassstaff the name of his staff?
He has a staff, and his name is Glass Staff.
Imagine it's made of rock.
That's right. His name's Glass Staff.
Yes, that is
That's what I
correct.
Okay.
He has a staff, and his name is Glassstaff. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Alright, well, maybe we should just head back. I think it's getting pretty dark. May have to spend the night in Connieberry. I don't know.
Coniber.
Someone with me.
Connieberry.
Head
You
on
guys gonna
back.
camp, or are you gonna? Because you could probably make it back there by midnight.
I say we do that. I ain't trying to take. Wow.
Well, I'm
All
comfortable sleeping out here. If you guys want to head back to town, I can
No,
sleep in the barn too. Whatever you.
Safe traveling this late at night. Nobody's gonna fuck with us near this demon witch house.
Alright, well, if you want to travel at night, we can travel at night.
All right,
That's right, dog.
traveling at night. We'll see if anything happens.
Really, Brad?
No. So you guys do make it all the way back to Phandalin
Wow.
without incident. As you are kind of walking in, so when you look at the map of Phandalin, and it comes in from the Tribord Trail, as you get to that kind of first intersection, you go by those first couple houses, and that first intersection that goes out to the orchard.
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 dudes posted up in red cloaks there at the back at the entrance to town.
Okay.
You see these 4 armed ruffians are waiting for you. All of them are humans wearing grimy red cloaks. Their hands are on their weapons as they watch you. One of the ruffians spits on the ground and says, "It's time for you to move on, strangers. Give us your stuff and be on your way."
What?
I say suck it, round eye.
No.
No.
All right.
You have
Roll
no
initiative.
reason to talk to me that way.
All initiative.
I'm a little stunned To be honest. I mean, are they attacking first?
No. We
They're
saw
coming
him
at you. They're getting up in your face. Unless somebody wants to do something immediately to.
I said, what's the meaning of this? What'd we do?
There's not room for you in this town. You're not needed here.
It's like that.
Oh, contraire,
And he
my
pushes
friend.
you at that point. He comes up like in your face and pushes you.
I got 16.
I rolled a 14.
Ah, I hate fighting. All right.
I hate fighting.
All right, can you guys see my hand-drawn street?
Wow.
21.
All right, hold on. Let me. Sorry, I'm not prepared.
7.
Okay, who got over 15?
Me.
What do you guys get?
16.
21.
All right. Hold on a second. I gotta roll
That's
for these
good.
guys.
Sweet. What's that to the left there?
Okay. Who got 10 over 10?
I did. Rogar.
I'm having shitty rolls, man.
Yeah, me too.
Fucking hate it.
What'd you get?
7.
Derek? 7 and Josh?
7.
All right.
Geometry.
All right. Can you guys see my homemade shit?
Yes.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Forget about the geometry. You're looking at the street there. Can you see the tokens?
No.
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 Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh, right. That was something.
Oh, they're popping up.
Which one? Either bow one in the middle.
What'd you say?
I'm the middle one. I don't look like that.
Oh. There's
All
a
right.
dying here. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
what the hell?
Okay,
is
Ron.
going-
Have a fucking cigarette.
Ooh.
I'm trying to
Stay
select
around.
myself. Well, it's just spinning. I was trying to select my thing, but
Yeah.
It's not letting you?
No.
Hold on.
Whoa, crotch hot.
I'm sorry. This is Milby.
trying to refresh.
You can't control it now, Pete?
I can't move myself either.
All right, I got it.
Hold on. You're next, Corey.
Yeah, no. I can't.
All right, so I'm gonna take this blue one to my right.
Whoa. Hey, why'd you move Rogar?
It says Chiron.
No.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one I could
Ha.
pick. I couldn't select anybody else.
I messed it up.
Nate's dying.
Yeah.
Too many cigarettes. He was hanging out with that chick over at the place we got the arrows from too much.
The smoke of Agatha.
Oh. Yay.
Be out after dark.
Fucking Imperial Guards.
There we go. So what are we doing?
So, I was looking at. All right, so I'm going to get over here next to him. I'm going to use the I don't know how to pronounce it. Thaumaturgy cantrip. to make some sparkles appear in front of his face.
Sparkles.
And
Okay.
swing my staff at him.
Okay. All right. Does the sparkles like stun him or
There's
something?
Sparkle.
It's just going to distract him.
Distraction.
Okay. All right.
Try and give you a
Jim's sweater.
All right.
Did it
So
give
you
you
get a-
advantage?
That's what I'm
Rolled.
asking.
Does it give you advantage?
It's just a cantrip that can make little things that happen or appear, like sparkles or gust of wind or.
He's asking you.
Sure, I'll give it to you. Yeah, sure. I think that would be a distraction. So you can have advantage. The to hit is 14.
So that's 13.
13. So you miss. But he's
Yeah,
totally
well,
going, whoa.
And 18 for my fist.
All right, that hits.
And that's,
They all have swords.
How much? 3?
Yep.
Yes, they all have swords. Yep. So blue 3. All right. Corey.
All right. So I'm gonna step back. Here. Actually, right here, and shoot the red guy. Well, I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns.
Okay, what's that do again?
So it's concentration up to 1 minute. Any hit with a ranged weapon, each creature within 5 feet of where it hits makes a dex saving throw. On a fail, they take 1d10 piercing damage. On a pass, they take half as much. Basically, shoot when I hit them with the arrow, it rains thorns on them.
Okay. All right. Nice. So you're shooting at the red one?
Yeah.
All right.
And I fucking missed.
What did you roll?
3 plus 8, 11.
3. Oh, that sucks. Okay. All right. It's Jeff's turn.
Rogar.
Rogar.
Hamana.
Hey.
I'm gonna run up on this red guy that Corey just shot at with the arrow. And I'm gonna take a swing at him with my longsword. Uh, 20, but it's not a natural 20 though.
Hits.
Alright. Where's my 8-sided die? 6.
6.
6 plus 5 is 11.
11 damage?
Yeah, 11 damage.
Okay, so you like, when you swing your sword sideways, like, it hits him in the gut and, like, sticks. It goes halfway in, like, to his spine. Like, so you can feel it hit his spine, and then you pull it out, and he falls over dead.
Just a gush of intestines and blood. It's super awesome.
He gone.
He's dead.
All right, now it's their turn. So they all look at that. And they're
Yeah.
like, whoa.
And I just
Like-
nod at him like, what's up?
He's a
Yeah,
dragon born.
That's an issue. So that was enough to actually pull this guy off of Chiron, have him come over to you.
Okay.
He's got multi-attack, so he gets 2 melee attacks with a short sword.
Is there getting
Chiron
an
getting
opportunity
an
on you for
attack.
moving?
Oh, yeah, he does.
He
yeah.
does get attack of opportunity.
Go ahead, do it. It's my bad.
Ha! 19.
19? Okay, that's a hit. So what kind of damage do you do?
6.
6. Okay. All right, so that hits him pretty good in the back, but he's going after Lizard Man over there.
Bring it, scum.
So 20, that's a hit.
Yeah.
And then it's 1d6 plus 2 damage. 6, so it's 8 damage.
Damn.
And then his second one is 22.
Jesus Christ.
I rolled a 1, so that's 3 damage. All right, so that's his turn. Green. Wrong mouse.
Wrong mouse.
Yeah. Okay, it's got 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He comes over too. He's gonna do the same shit. Oh fuck! I'm sorry, Jeff.
No, you're not.
I am. That's a 22. 5 damage.
Okay.
Still with us?
Yeah. Hanging by a thread.
And then 8. So that's a 12, and you are
What's your AC?
18.
Yeah, my AC is 18.
Okay. So finally a miss. God, yeah. And then the purple guy is going after Horrence because
I need to die again.
yeah, it's not a battle if Horrence doesn't almost die. 17, so 21. It's got to be a hit on a 13, yeah. Oh, across the table. 1. So that's 3.
Alright.
And then 10, which would be 14. Your shit is 13, so that's a hit. It's 4, 5, 6. 6 more. And then it's Milby's turn.
All right, I'm hitting this. All right, I'm running up to this green guy here
Back of him,
and,
yeah.
and attacking with my short sword.
Right? His AC is 14.
All right, I got a +3, and I rolled a 19.
That's a hit.
That's, what's the damage on that? 1d6?
Yep.
Beats for you.
All right, I rolled a 6. Plus, do I get a damage bonus to that?
Dexterity, it's finesse.
Okay, so that's 9 points. And then if I can do a sneak attack,
Yep.
it's an extra 1d6. So 13 total.
Hold on a second. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, add your strength modifier to your attack roll and your damage roll when using an attack weapon, but not your proficiency is only to the 2 hit, but your strength mod goes to the damage also. Yeah. So what was the total then?
14.
Okay, so,
13.
yeah. So it'd be 12 if it's a strength mod for the short sword,
But it's not.
but it's a finesse
finesse.
weapon.
Finesse weapon.
Oh, so you can choose
It's
with
dexterity,
strength or
yeah.
dex.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's 13.
Okay. 13, and that's on the green guy?
The green
Yeah.
guy, 13. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
you
it.
definitely got his attention. That hit him. You jabbed him in the gut, and he's looking at you now.
Good. Take some heat off of Rogar here.
Yeah. Is that it?
That's it. That's my move.
All right, Josh. Horrence is up.
Alright, I am going to cast Eldritch Blast, I guess at this point, Agonizing Blast on home dude in front of me.
Purple. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How's that spell work again?
Same
a beam.
Yeah. The range, it's a range spell attack.
Okay. So, yeah, AC's 14 for all these dudes.
So it's like 23.
23, all right, that's a hit. How much damage?
It's a 1d10 plus 6.
22.
11.
11 on purple.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, he got blasted. That looked bad for him. He's still standing though. And it's Pete's turn. Chiron.
What about?
What's up? What's up?
Did Corey already go?
Yeah, he's after you.
Yeah.
Corey second. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. Going after blue there.
All right, so I'm going after blue with the staff and fist.
What is it?
20.
Oh, you rolled a 20 on him?
Yep.
All right. So that's roll damage twice and then add mods.
Okay. Then fist got a 3. But then I'm going to spend a key point to do flurry of blows to make another 2 unarmed strikes. So 15.
Okay. So that's enough. You hit him, and then you go with your blows, and everybody just sees you like, and like
How
boom.
did that go?
Yeah, just like that. And the
That's
final
awesome.
one to the temple, dude, drop down.
Throw punch
He
his
gone.
ass. He gone.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I give
Sweet.
Chiron a nod.
All right, Corey.
Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna. I wish I could change my spells. Do you know, like, does a ranger prepare spells?
Yes.
I guess so. I can pick different spells at a rest.
After a rest, you prepare
Long
new
rest.
spells. Yeah. Long
Okay.
rest. Yep.
So I don't have to stick with these 2 spells.
No, you don't.
All right, good. So I can't use this hail of thorns because it would hit like two teammates, whoever I shot at. So I'm gonna cast Zep for strike, and I'm gonna run over to purple, dude. And how far was that? That was 20 feet, so I still have 40 feet to move after this. So I'm going to swing at him with my short swords.
Okay.
And I get advantage on 1 weapon attack, and that attack deals an extra 1d8 damage on hit.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So,
Do it.
I'm so weak compared to you guys.
so I was gonna use it on that one, but I got a 17, so I hit.
Okay.
So advantage would just mean I could roll it again if I missed. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So I hit, and then so it's 1d6 plus 4. So 7.
That kills him. What are you hitting him with?
Short sword.
Short sword. Yeah. So you get him clunk right in the side of the head.
All right.
He goes down too. You got to kind of shake your sword off there.
Gross.
Yeah. All right,
Nice.
Jeff.
And
Oh, you're still going? Sorry.
and then I'm just gonna. So if the green guy is focused on Jeff, if I were to run up behind him like this, if he were to turn around, would that give Jeff a attack of opportunity?
No.
No, he'd have to move to
No.
try and disengage out of my area.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll just kind of
Hang out.
just go right
He might be
there.
going after me next too, because I just
Yeah, I'm done.
stuck him.
All right. So this last dude, he's got full on panic in his eyes after he sees that he's the last one alive at this
Yeah.
He better.
point. And it's
Yeah.
it's Rogar's turn.
Well, I'm gonna use my inspiration and
Do something, bro.
snarl at him and take a swing at him.
All right.
I yell out, "Breath weapon!"
That's too close for breath weapon. I rolled a 14.
It hits.
That barely hits.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Huh. The tits. I was rolling initiative. I was thinking -1 for my
No.
initiative roll. And it's 1d8 plus 5. Where's my 8-sided die? I like this one. 8.
8. What are you hitting him with?
My longsword.
Okay,
Just
so yeah.
slash at him.
Yep, it basically cuts him, in half, kind of diagonal,
Right.
like
Hey!
right like that, and the legs kind of stand there for a minute while the top part like slides off.
I snarl at him as I watch the light fade from his eyes.
Right. he
Look at my
takes that
face.
in. Yeah, he takes that in.
Hey,
All right.
quick question: is anybody
Yeah.
watching this from the outside?
No, it's midnight.
Okay.
Yeah, the
So it's
street is
just,
quiet. Yeah. Besides that,
Ooh.
so they're all dead. I think we'll call it here. That's 80 XP on this little
Right.
battle here.
Oh, I didn't roll my HP also.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You should do that. How'd you make it through this whole thing without rolling HP? Just going off the old one.
Yeah, I didn't have any increase.
Oh,
So that
gotcha.
puts us at 710.
I'm gonna take one of those
that right?
red. Can I take one of the? Do they have like a red branded sash or anything?
It's the cloak.
I'll take
Oh,
their.
it's- I'm gonna take a cloak that's bloodstained.
Okay, so the dude, they're all
Checking.
pretty
Yeah.
nasty. Like they're all stained of all sorts of different
Oh.
things. But the dude in the green was sliced in half across his cloak. His cloak is not available, but the other three are.
I'm checking for anything else they
Is there
might have on
anything
their
else I
person.
have on
of
him?
note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I don't think so.
Okay, let me roll this.
So what do I do with an arrow that I miss with? Can I go like run up and grab it?
If there's only one, then no.
'Cause
If
you're
there's
not
two,
bound.
you could get one. You always round down, yeah.
All right.
Okay. It's 1d8.
We need to make a lesson of these red brands.
Plus 1.
I
Yeah,
feel a lot more confident going into that manor now with these pansies.
Speak for yourself, dude.
I
I'm
thought
down,
they.
I'm down to 2 hit points, so.
So where did this battle happen? Was it like on a bridge or just on the
Right at
roadway?
the outskirts of town.
Put on a bridge?
Yeah.
no, it's just on a road.
All right.
They're not really pansies because Jeff took all the damage.
Yeah.
I think
That's
that's
what it
just.
said.
They
So-
spread it out a little more. It would have been problematic.
Did we all agree on what the XP is? I didn't write it down.
He said 80.
You said
So we're
80.
at 710.
Yeah.
That gets everybody to 710? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I assume you're going back to go to bed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I need to roll my HP, Nate.
Oh,
if
roll
that's all
that
right.
shit.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll it up. Do it to it.
6 plus
And then-
a 1, so 7 points.
And then, Dirk, you said you're out next week, so we're going to do this again?
Yes. Yeah,
And
All
Milby's
right.
going to get some food poisoning and stay at the inn?
that's true. Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep in that barn.
You go to the barn?
I'm
Okay.
going to the inn because I'm hurting unit right now.
I'm going to the end.
Is everybody going to the
Three
inn
people
except
there.
for Stallionette?
Need some time to reflect on seeing Agatha again.
Right? All right, guys.
All right.